Vanakkam and welcome to ART, அதாவது அவினாஷ் ராமச்சந்திரன் Talkies. On day 3 of my special show 100 Days 100 Films, we are going to look at the 2000 release Tamil film Sabhash. People who consumed Tamil cinema in the 90s and 2000s had this treasure trove of a channel called KTV, which gave us films throughout the day in genres that we didn't know existed till then, with filmmakers that we would love to have known more about. And one such filmmaker is Subhash, who made the film Sabhash. This used to be my favorite thing to say because it had nice rhyme to it, right? Sabhash by Subhash. But this film is actually a wonderful thriller. Again, I seem to notice that the first day it was Chanakyan, another thriller. It was Khan, the second day, another thriller. And this time too, it's a thriller, but this is more into the relationship drama kind of a space too. Sabhash has an interesting premise. There is a couple at the center of it, played by Parthiban and Divya Unni. Very, very, very loving couple. And then there is Parthiban's friend, played by Ranjith. And somehow the three lives are intertwined and they go through a lot of interesting twists and turns. And at one point, Parthiban loses his eyesight, and then what happens when this particular angle comes into play? And there is also the sudden suicide that happens of the character played by Divya Unni, and how this is all connected with the characters played by Parthiban and Ranjith. It's a beautiful cat and mouse game, which is very, very brilliantly written. It is very interesting because you see a game of one-upmanship happening between two friends who both have secrets to hold, who both want to outwit each other, and both want to prove to the world that there is a truth hiding behind the barrage of lies told by both these people. And so this beautiful cat and mouse game continues to happen throughout the film, with a lot of new characters entering, played by Thalaivasan Vijay at one point. There are other actors like Mohan Raman coming into the play. You see a lot of small, smart writing choices by Subhash, and that is one of the highlights of the film Sabhash. So this film is actually remade in Hindi as Vada a few years later. To be honest, I hope this film, I'm pretty sure it's there on Sun Next. And from here, if you start looking at the filmography of Subhash, you'll be quite surprised with the kind of films he has made. He has worked as an assistant director of Maniratnam and has written the scripts for blockbusters in Hindi like Dilwale. There's Chennai Express. So the idea of Subhash itself is so fascinating. His films in the 90s and the 2000s, including Sabhash, there was Arian Sirupal, there was Nenevirkum Vare by Prabhudeva, and a lot of other films also. I see Sabhash as a good stepping stone into understanding the kind of films Subhash used to make. He's a very, very quintessential 90s, 2000s filmmaker. And it's important to understand the kind of films that Tamil cinema used to make around this point of time, because here was a time when you had films that are made for every kind of audience, featuring all kinds of actors. Even though there was a star system, even then you had Parthiban delivering solid blockbusters one after the other, and this was a very, very valuable addition to his filmography. And again, Sabhash is also wonderfully performed, because you see Parthiban trying to be this. I think you should see the film to understand what Parthiban is going for. And then you have Ranjith on the other hand, who's trying to prove to the world that there is something that Parthiban sees that we don't. So there's a lot of fun moments, there's a lot of poignant moments, there's a lot of tense moments, there's a lot of very, very, very funny, there's a lot of hilarious sequences that happens. There is this particular sequence I have to talk about involving flower pots, and then the police involving in themselves into the whole scene of trying to support one of them into understanding who is the actual fool in this case. So Sabhash is streaming on Sun Next, and I'm pretty sure it's available on YouTube also. Do watch the film and let me know if you like it or if you don't. I think that's it from me in this edition of 100 Days, 100 Films. You're watching ART, அதாவது அவினாஷ் ராமச்சந்திரன் Talkies. Tata.